is what you play for. Moments like this, you can feel the energy in this building, and we are underway. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Kaprizov's lugging the puck. Minnesota's moving it into the offensive end. Shakes off the coverage. Denies him. He got all of it. Quick feed from a car.
Blackwood's been saving his best stuff for the playoffs, and how important is that to be able to build one save on top of another and give your team some confidence when you're in the net. Great stuff and great start.
Picked up along the boards by Faber. Streaking into the attacking zone to the right. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Gets it over to Nichushkin. And that's broken up by Kaprizov. Quick feed down low. Pass it up ahead. Colorado's on the attack. From the slot, wrist shot. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Minnesota's got a hold of the puck. Ericsson's into the offensive zone now on the attack. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We've still got zeros on the board. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Broken up in the neutral zone by Nyquist. Grabbed along the boards by Middleton. Solid body contact. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Here he is in close. Fantastic save. He says, let's get physical on that play. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Colorado's won the draw. And now he moves it quickly to Girard. Takes the feed. The Wild have possession along the boards. And it's a quick pass to Foligno. Centering feed. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. And that's taken by the defense. Works it across to Goudreau. Big hit.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Here's a shot. Blocked in front. Tosses the puck loose. Goudreau's got it in the offensive zone. The Avs will play the puck from behind the net. Girard's got it in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Manson. Here they come on the rush. Misses the net. Oh, I think he wants that one back.
You know he does. Uses his physicality and his IQ to get to that scoring area, and then he whiffs it. I mean, he's going to want that one back, James.
Stops him cold. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The game is still scoreless. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And somehow he hangs on. Unloads it. Answers the call with a big save. Takes it in front. Lets it rip. Big save by the goaltender. Hard hit frees up the puck. Quick pass to Merrill. The Avs gain possession. The Wild have the puck on the attack. Comes up with a monster save in front. Here in the late goings of the period, still scoreless in this one. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Moves the puck to Nichushkin. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Steps in front of it for the block. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Takes a shot. Makes the save on the slapper. Moves it to Drouin. And we'll get a breather here with offside to call. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. The Wild have gained possession off the wall. Uses the force on that hit. Taken by O'Connor. Denies him in front.
What a save. I mean, how quick do you have to be able to get on that puck, James? Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's...
He scores!
Well, this is a fun goal for him, James. I mean, it's not often that you have the time and space to let a slap shot go and beat the goaltender, but he does just that, and he rips it. I mean, he hammers it by.
Minnesota's taken a 1-0 lead here late in this first period.
Well, anytime a goal is scored, James, it's a momentum builder for their team. And you know what? At the end of a period, it creates even more energy. You got the body language, you got the energy hitting the dressing room, and you get set to start the second. Now you got all that positive pent-up energy, and you look to start the second the same way you ended the first.
And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Minnesota's put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the first. The Avs win the draw. Colorado's got a hold of it against the wall. Here's a shot, and one last save. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Colorado's been coughing the puck up a ton in the first period, James. And a lot of credit goes to their opponent who's closing on them quickly. But they have to manage that if they want to get back in this one. They're lucky they're only trailing by 1.
Rossi's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Moves it quickly over to McCall. Scores! Nathan McCann!
When you have a look at it, James, it looks like it's redirected. And that's just beautiful timing and get your hands away from the body, be able to get it to go the opposite direction of the goaltender.
The Avalanche have been pushing hard all night long, and they finally got that equalizer, Cheryl.
Yeah, they get rewarded for their hard work, and they've been physical as well, looking to close on their opponent quickly and counterattack. This is a fun one.
Minnesota's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Kaprizov's got it along the wing. Here he is with the backhander, and that goes off the post and out. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play.
Yashushkin's playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going, and when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Minnesota's through center and in the offensive end. Scores! A huge goal puts them in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. Oh, man, he's an incredible passer, James. I mean, he's got IQ and awareness, so he knows where he wants to put the puck, so he's one step ahead of everyone. But then it's all about your delivery. You have to give a pass that someone can receive. So the perfect timing or the temperature, you want to make sure that it's flat, it's crisp, and he seems to do it every single time.
Minnesota's rolling now, having taken a one-goal lead here in the second.
Well, yeah, there's got to be a wave of momentum that continues to push and press now, James, as they seem to have control of the game right now. They can't give any momentum back to their opponent.
Quick feed to Ignatius. The Avs will play from the corner. Jostled off the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Eriksson Ek. Quick shot! Great save from in tight.
Eriksson Ek's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Minnesota's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. The Avs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Across the line along the left wall. Trapper save! Minnesota's got the puck in the defensive end. Fires it! And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Manson's picking up steam. And now it's over to Coyle. Excellent stick work on the play. The Avs gain possession along the wall. Blocked in traffic. Dishes it to Foligno. Picking up momentum inside the neutral zone. To the low slot. And he opts to wait for more support. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. And he coughs it up with the pass. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. The Avs gain control of it. Here's a short pass to Coyle. Fires it on net. Off the glove. Minnesota's got it in their own zone. Steps into the offensive end. Here's a chance. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
He's got such a deceptive shot. I mean, he can disguise it at will. Pulls it into his body, rolls the wrist, gets it off in a hurry, but the goalie makes a save.
From off the wall and onto a stick. Back to the blue line. Moves close to the point. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. And now it's grabbed by Faber. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Minnesota's done a nice job of generating pucks on net, and as a result, they lead here in the second. Kaprizov's won the draw here in the defensive zone.
That's a huge draw by the center, James, coming off an ice, and you know you need a change. You got to find a way to win that and get out of your zone.
Scrum along the boards. Taves plays it now and tries to make a diagonal pass to Nichushkin. Stones him with the blocker. Right on the doorstep. Oh, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing.
Well, that puck came hard, and it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
And we'll get a face-off after the offside call.
A goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
Minnesota's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they lead it here late in the second. Eriksson Ek's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Slides the puck over. And that shot dies in traffic. And there's The Avalanche have the puck against the boards. Colorado's got it in their own zone. Centering feed. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. Minnesota's got it across the line. The Avs look to start the transition game. Takes it at center. Oh, and it completely muffs the shot.
Gustafson's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
Late goings of this period. It's 2-1. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. Minnesota's in on the offensive attack now. Denies him with a slapper. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Scores! And they beat the buzzer and get one right here in the period.
They always say, James, that to start a period and to finish periods are critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum. Well, the goaltender's put in a real bad spot here as they just give up the puck in their defensive end, and he cannot recover. When you can't recover, you can't get to set position square to the shooter, and you open up the bottom half of the net. You can see the frustration on the coach behind the bench here. His team didn't come ready to play, and nothing he says or does makes a difference right now.
Minnesota's been the dominant team all night. Look at this, a 2-goal lead here late in the second.
Yeah, they've worked hard, and really they've been the dominant team. And what's showing on the scoreboard is exactly the way it should be. And they'll be heading into the intermission. And this is one of the things I didn't like as an athlete. When you were playing well, I didn't want to rest. I wanted to keep going at it.
There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports. We've got a third period just around the corner. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. All right, buckle up, everybody. Period number 3 is now underway. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Avs need to find a way to own the puck, James. There's way too many turnovers in this one, and they haven't found a way to generate offense. They need to support the puck carrier, and they need to generate some offense.
Rejected by the blocker. The Avs have it now. Strong defensive effort. Puck sent over to Rossi. On the attack along the boards. Quick pass to Drouin. The Avs will play from the defensive zone. Picked up along the wall by McKinnon. Here's a shot. Denies him again.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save, not once, not twice, multiple times.
Feeds the puck over to Makar. Moves it to Nelson. The Avs carried along the wall. Here's a pass down low. And he slides it quickly to Gerard. Quick shot. Oh, my goodness, it's stayed out. What a save.
It was all about him, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
Quick pass over to Spurgeon. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Tosses it to Natchez. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Oh, what a close save on the play.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
And the play continues. Takes it across the blue line. Takes a shot. And stops that big bomb. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Minnesota's been the better team tonight. They have turned good defense into solid offense, and they lead here in the third. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Colorado's looking to break out. Now a quick pass to Lehkonen. And serves up a little knock on Merrill's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Moves it quickly over to Gerard. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Minnesota's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. Woods won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Hammers it from the point, gets in the lane with the body. Quick feed to Hartman. Into the offensive zone. Shot! Turns it away! Blackwood's got it, and the officials blow the play dead.
Well, and this is a smart play. He's been dialed in all night, and he recognizes that he doesn't want his team to make any mistakes. The safe play sometimes is to hold on.
Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. The Wild have gained control of the puck along the wall. Blackwood's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. And that's knocked away by Faber. And he takes the pass. That goes off a twig. Makes the save, and he got a blocker on it. Here we go. Look at this. They're really applying the squeeze now in the offensive end. A huge face-off coming up here.
Well, you know that you want to gain possession and you want to keep the pressure on because the goaltender is the only one who can change, and he is the most fatigued guy on the ice. So you want to find ways to get some net front presence, get shots through the net, because, man, he needs a rest.
The Avs skip it up along the boards. Passes it over. And the traffic neutralizes that draw. And he gets just enough of it with the glove and keeps it out. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Slides it across. His hands. Talk about staying with the play.
Well, it's all about being strong. You have to have that center of gravity, but you also have to have a lot of core strength to ward off your opponent and shield the puck like he did. And as a result, it winds up in the back of the net. Well, James, let's have a look at this goal again. He's just a desperation play as he's stumbling, but just stays on his feet long enough to be able to get his stick on that puck and make a glorious pass. The player's able to finish it. Listen, you got to out-battle, you got to out-fill, and that's just pure strength to be able to stay on your feet.
The Avalanche have made this a one-goal game here in the third.
Score doesn't always dictate how the game has been played, but it is a one-goal game now, so nothing else matters. And the coaching staff knows that this group is on their toes and have to find a way to attack the net.
Puck picked up by McCarr. There's a shot, and that one's turned away. Now he slides it up to Rossi, and that's off a stick. The Avs gain control of the puck. Here's a short pass to Taves. Big play inside the defensive zone. Puck grabbed by Zuccarello. Shot! What a stop! Colorado's got the puck. The Avs are across the line and into the offensive end. Oh, spectacular stop there! Great defensive play to break it up. Here's a pass in front! And that's off target. Taken along the wall by Taves. My goodness, the pressure really building here in the offensive end. Colorado's got the puck along the boards. Minnesota's got control of it now from their own end. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attackers out. They need a goal here big time. Oh, that just goes wide.
Oh, he's hot after that miss. You have to hit the net at the very least and create some opportunities for your teammates, even if it's a second shot. But walking away with nothing, that's a massive gap.
Quick pass to Nelson. Strong defensive effort. The Wild have gained control of the puck in their own zone. Fires to the empty net. Scores into the empty net. Counter, I feel like you must have had a few empty netters rest of your day?
Oh, yeah. Listen, I was on the back end. I didn't have hands, so when I scored one, listen, I celebrated. I was down and out, fist pumping everywhere, even when it was the empty net. I think the goaltender's still looking for that puck, James. I mean, that was just a quick release. It's a beautiful snapshot that's taken in stride, and it winds up filling the back of the net.
Minnesota's been the better team tonight, and after that empty netter, that should pretty much seal the win for them there.
Well, I like the way they've played and they had an urgency at the end of the game here. They're rewarded with the empty netter. They should have this one in the bag.
Colorado's won the draw in the neutral zone. The fans desperately urging for them to shoot the goal, and clock winds down. Net is empty. The extra tapper is now out on the ice. And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. Well, somebody's clearly not ready to go home just yet here, Cheryl. Big win tonight to make it a 3-2 series.
Another response game, James. I mean, they're staring down elimination. They put together a great performance to get it done. You're their opponent. Listen, you got to be getting nervous. You keep saying to yourself, listen, we got to get it done. We got to get it done. So the mindset is starting to shift here. And the next game, it's going to be a good one.
Well, the game might be done, but these playoffs are far from over. We've got more playoff intensity just around the corner. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cybulski. Good night, and we'll see you next time.
Oof, oof.